Greetings, traveller, and welcome to another splendid episode of Black Emerald Tactical. On today, we're going to be talking about the Holy Warrior Eotech copy. So, it's the reflex sight by Holy Warrior, yes. So, we're going to have a quick look at it and see whether or not if it is actually worth the money that they are charging for it. So, let's take a look.
Alright, here we go, partner. Let's take a look at this. Oh, so it's the Holy Warrior Combat Ready, Combat Proven. Yes, so this is based on the EXPS3 Eotech's thingy-majig. Presentation of this one is actually pretty good, to be perfectly honest. You got a product warranty card, you got some stickers so you can put them on your bum or your BB bag or box or on your car. Ugh. And we've also got some quick reference cards. Quite robust, pretty cool. You know, it just shows you bits and bobs such as like placements, how to attach it onto the rails, how to adjust the reticule, zero in, things like that. We've also got a nice little book to do for August 2019, August. Yep. So you know, it's about a year old now when you take a look at it. So there are going to be some things that they're probably going to improve on. But overall, it still looks really nice. But let's put it right next to one of the other cheap versions that I bought off AliExpress for $35 compared to the price of the Holy Warrior, which is $130. So this is right next to a site which is a quarter of the price, okay? There are some differences. So the Holy Warrior one has more of a sleek sort of look to it. It does actually weigh more, despite, in my opinion, looking slightly smaller. The indentations on the side for all the buttons are deeper for the Holy Warrior, which means you're less likely to accidentally turn it on. It also has an auto shut-off feature, unlike some of the cheaper versions. You can even see by the holes on the side that they're a lot easier to adjust as well in comparison. The battery compartment at the front as well is slightly smaller. Let's be perfectly honest, there's only a CR123A battery and you don't need it that big. Now, this is where we're going to be comparing what they're like to look through. Now, if you take a look at this one, it is a really sunny day, but this is what it's like on full power. It's pretty difficult to see. In comparison to the cheap one, though, it far outshines it when it comes to the red reticule, as you can see. But this is where it's going to get a little bit muddy now, okay? So, same again, except that the cheaper version has a green option, which you can pretty much see. It's about equal, so it's almost like the cheap one made up for it by being able to switch to a different color. So they kind of knew that it wasn't going to be bright, so they just used a different color. But I'm about to muddy the waters a little bit more, and this is where I think the sight fails a little bit, okay? So now, this is what it's like on the cheap $35 one. Reticule pretty much stays wherever it is, no matter where I'm moving to, left and right, up and down. This is the Holy Warrior. There's definitely some movement on this one. To me, that's them dropping a ball. Fantastic presentation, but they dropped the ball on this part.
And there you have it. That is the review, or overview, I should say, of the Holy Warrior site. Is it worth the money? I think yes. From a build quality perspective, yes. I mean, it looks fantastic. I mean, it does look really cool. But also, there's a few other things that I think make it worth it. So we've discussed the build quality of it is fantastic. I mean, it's built solidly. Things that shouldn't move don't move, thankfully. And things that move do move. There's no like stiffness or anything. Everything is like precision engineered as far as I'm concerned. Which I know it's an Airsoft, at the end of the day it's a replica, it's an Airsoft replica, but it's still, there's a level of quality which is on display here that you don't really get in a lot of others. That being said though, I was disappointed with the parallaxing. That is definitely something that I think Holy Warrior can improve on, and I mean, don't change anything that you're doing currently at this moment in time. Don't change the way you're building it. You've nailed it. It's absolutely nailed. The presentation fantastic, but it's your parallaxing that needs to have work. There's another area which I think they have, however, come out swinging, and that is the fact that it is perfectly okay to chuck on things like a DAS, GBLS DAS, or on a heavy recoil, or just even a recoil. I think a recoil TM, and definitely a gas blowback, because a lot of the time the sights on some of the repo copies will shift. So as you're firing it, you've got like the recoil spring going, and then you've got the sort of vibration going through it, and it can actually move the sight off center. It happens in real guns. I know it's Airsoft, right? But the sights still do suffer from that. So gas blowback coming straight through, sight just starts to slightly move off center, and the same for like things like a DAS as well. So this will actually keep whatever it's looking at. It's just such a shame that the parallaxing is a little bit off when you're moving around, which I was really surprised with, I should say, the other sight, which is just like a generic AliExpress one, except that it's like costs like a quarter of the price, but yet they were able to really maintain that sight. So I know it passes everything apart from just that parallaxing. So is it worth it? Yes, I probably would say it could probably be done with being 20 quid cheaper, but I'm still happy with it. So anyway, let's hope that Holy Warrior take on the feedback, work on the parallax, and then they've pretty much got a perfect repo sight. Anyway, hope that concludes everything for you. I hope any questions or anything like that, chuck them down in the comment section below. We're really happy about it. We've just hit over 300, so we're in the big league now, baby. And spread this around if anyone's thinking about buying a sight or anything like that, or looking for a sight that they fancy using with a bit of a heavy recoil airsoft gun. And I hope you guys like and subscribe and follow us on the Instagram, Black Emerald Tactical app, baby.